this is Frater Mercuria, the Backstreet Occultist, and today I'm going to talk to you a bit about numerology, and specifically a Victorian gentleman called Cheiro. Cheiro was a man called Count Louis Hamon, and he was around in Victorian England at the same time the Golden Dawn was being founded and the Theosophical Society and other key organizations. Cheiro is famous for hand reading. He understood the hand like nobody else, and if you went to see him, you would have an incredible sort of life story told to you just by looking at the hands. He was absolutely he was another polymath, a bit like John Dee, and very interested in mathematics and finding evidence for, occult energies and occult practices. And what he did was develop a really useful system, both of hand analysis, but also numerology, also astrology. He was interested in astrology big time as well. So his system of numerology is very interesting. He wanted to put across is that, numbers are vibrations. They carry an energy, they carry a vibration. So if you focus on a particular number, such as your birth date, because we all have a focus on that. Every year we have our birthday. So if you're born, say, on the, 1st of January, you'll be a number 1 person because you're born on the 1st. If you're born on the 21st of January, you'll be a 3 person. Now, this is an interesting thing in his system, is that he believed that you should reduce the numbers down to the lowest version of that number by natural addition. Natural addition meaning you add the 2 numbers together if it's more than one number. So if you're born on the 30th of the month, 3 and 0 is 3. If you're born on the 24th, 2 and 4 is 6. So you bring it down to the lowest number, and that's the vibration that connects with a particular planetary energy that will then influence your life. So you've got your birth number, which is really important, and your name number. So we'll talk about both of those things. So the birth number is the number of the day you were born. It's not adding your birth date. That's a different system. With Cheiro, he believed that the day you were born on is one factor. The month you were born on is another factor, which is like astrology. It's like the time between, the 21st of one month to the 21st of another month is going to be that astrological sign. And then the year is a completely different factor, and you can again add the year up to get a basic number. 1984, 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 8 is 18, plus 4 is 22, 2 plus 2 is 4. So you get down to number 4. So you've got a number. So say you're born on the 1st of January 1984, for example, you'll be a number 1 person born in the period of Capricorn, which is equivalent in his system to the number 8. And it'll be in the year, 1984, which adds up to 22, which adds up to 4, so it's a number 4 year. So all of those things are taken in parallel as different influences that will affect your life. So don't join them together, you keep them parallel. And the most important one is the day, because that's the number your focus is on. Your focus determines your reality. So the more you focus on a particular number or vibration, the more you'll bring that into your life. So if you're born on the 1st of January and you're a number 1 person, then do things that are important on a number 1 day. Find another number 1 day. If you want to sign a check or sign a contract, make sure it's on a number 1 day, because that will vibrate and be in harmony with your number. That's how he worked it. And he saw certain numbers go better together than others. And we'll come on to that in a moment. But first we'll look at name number. So obviously 2 things. There's the birth number and then there's the name number. The name number is the numerical version of the letters of your name added up together. And again, it's using natural addition that reduces it all to the lowest number. So say your name is Fred. F, and he based this on the Hebrew letter system, which is not in the same order as the Western Latin alphabet, So the numbers don't follow, it doesn't just go from 1 to 10, ABCDE, F, G, H, or JK, or whatever. It goes sort of in line with the Hebrew alphabet, which has 22 letters, and the sounds and the structure of the letters are different. So anyway, say you're called Fred, F is a number 8, R is a number 2, E is a number 5, and D is a number 4. So if you add that together, 8 plus 2 is 10, 5 plus 5 is 15, plus 4 is 19, 1 plus 9 is reduced to 10, which reduces again to 1. So that means Fred is a number 1 name, and say Fred is born on the 1st of January, he's a number 1 person, so his name and his number are both in harmony, which is great. You know, Cheiro saw that as a great, powerful combination that would then enable that person to become effective in the realm of the number 1, which could be leadership. You know, number 1 in his system connects with the sun, it connects with independence, authority, and basically leadership. So that's how he would work these numbers out. And so if you get to know the numerological system, and I'll try and put the basic letter and number equivalents in the description underneath this video, but you can find it. There are books called Cheiro's Numerology. Cheiro is spelled C-H-E-I-R-O, and Cheiro's Language of the Hand, which is also worth looking at. He also took the rabbinical ancient Hebrew concept that you can, if you change your name, you change the vibration. So you can change the letter in your name, which then changes the whole numerology of it, and can improve your vibration. So if you're having lots of bad luck in your life, you might want to just add a letter or remove a letter. So I know someone called Robert who added an extra B, so he is Robert with 2 B's. Okay, you know, that might sound weird to some people, but you know, it did change the vibration of his name. It added 2, you know, a number 2 to it, because B is a number 2. And it changed it, I think, from a, Robert adds up to 2 anyway, so if you add another 2, it makes it a 4. And if you're born on the 1st of January, 4 and 1 go together in Cheiro Systems. So it brought more harmony into that person's life, you know? So there are different ways of doing that. You can also use the system, Cheiro said, to look at lottery numbers, look at gambling, you know, try and work out systems of winning races, because you check the vibration of the horse, and is that in harmony with your number? Is that in harmony with, you know, the location that he's racing at, the time and hour of the day when the race is happening, and so on. Kind of put all those things in harmony, and you may be lucky to have a win. Alternately, you know, you could add up your number plate of your car and see, you know, if I'm going to buy a car, does the number plate add up to something in harmony with my numbers? And if it does, then that's probably good, you know? So yeah, Cheiro Systems fascinating. You could go into it for hours, and you can use it for all sorts of different things. Some of the things that are interesting is that he felt that certain numbers related to certain planets. So number 1 with the sun, number 2 with the moon, number 3 with Jupiter, number 4 with Mercury, number 4 with Uranus, number 5 with Mercury, number 6 was with Venus, I think number 7, Neptune, number 8 with Saturn, and number 9 with Mars. That's how his system works. I know it's different to other ones, but that's his system. And it works, you know. If you look into it, it does seem to work. So he reckoned, again, if you combine those things and bring it all into line, so if you're born on the 1st of the month, you're a number 1 person, which links to the sun, your name adds up to 1, say you're called Fred, that's in harmony. And then you've got a number 1 year coming up, you know, the year adds up to number 1. That's going to be a great year for you. And the best month in that time is going to be the period of the sun, which is Leo, you know. And now the other thing with that is Cheiro connected numbers together. So he said 1 and 4 in harmony, they work together well. So you could have a number 1 name and a number 4 birthday. That would work well. The 3, 6 and 9, they're in harmony. Anything 3 or 6 or 9, they all work together well. So again, you could buy a number 3 car, be a number 6 person, and have a name number that adds up to 9. And yeah, that's great. You know, you're going to have a great harmony with your car. So the other combination of numbers are 2 and 7. Those go together. Now the one that he doesn't sort of favor so much is the number 8. He says the number 8 can either bring extremely good luck or extremely bad luck. It's a number of extremes. And he said that anyone with a number 8 should try and change their name to one of the positive numbers, particularly like number 2 or 7. And that the number 8 connects in a bad way with number 4. Don't ever mix 4 and 8 together. So if you're a number 8 person and you meet a number 4 person, you may feel a great magnetic attraction, but it's just not going to work. That's Cheiro's view on it. So yeah, worth it. Try it out. See what you think of the system. And there's more online. There's more about his books. And I will, yeah, definitely try and put the equivalencies for the letters and numbers in the text below. Thank you for listening. This is Fatima Kiria, the Backstreet Occultist, signing out. Please like and share. Thank you.